No. This dude's trying to defend pedophiles. He doesn't get a disclaimer. Oh, YouTube, we got some spicy memes today. This is from our old school subs, people that have been subbed to me for a couple of years at this point. We are doing a follow-up to a video I did almost 3 years ago. November 18th will be exactly 3 years, about Amos Yee, I think is how you say his name, who had a video at the time that has since been taken down, and I believe his channel's been gone for a while as well, but it was a video titled, Why Pedophilia is Alright. And at the time of the channel, we were doing a lot less gaming content and mostly just commentary in general on whatever we wanted to talk about, so obviously I made a video about this guy. I honestly don't remember much about his video. It's been a lot of years. His video is 12 minutes, my responsive video is 14 minutes, so clearly I cut out a lot. So all I really know is what I show in that video. I don't know if anybody's ever re-uploaded his video. I will have my response video linked in the description below if you want to check it out for some like super old school David non-video game commentary stuff. I couldn't find it myself on YouTube. It was on my app, on like the YouTube Studio app. I could see that it never got taken down, but I couldn't search it and find it. Eventually tracked it down on my phone, sent it to myself on Twitter, pulled up Twitter on my laptop, and was able to pull it up on here so I could show it to you guys. I do believe the video is restricted, probably because it has the word pedophilia in the title, but I don't care. Whatever. It wasn't a video meant to garner views or anything. It did get a decent amount of views, like 8,000 or 9,000, but that wasn't the point. We were here to call out this piece of shit. Anyways, flash forward to today and why we are here. I had a follower on Instagram who's clearly an old school sub because they remember me making that video about him. Send me a screenshot that just, it brightened my day. I have a bit of a skip in my step for the rest of the day. I might go out and celebrate. This absolute subhuman piece of fucking trash got caught with child porn. Blogger, YouTuber, and all-around internet troll, Amos Yee allegedly exchanged nude photos and thousands of messages with a 14-year-old Texas girl while he was living in Chicago. The 20-year-old Singaporean national, who appeared at the Layton Criminal Courthouse Friday for solicitation and possession of child porn charges, gained international fame when he was jailed at 16 in his home country for controversial and obscene online photos he made following the death of the Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew in 2015. He was jailed again in 2016 for wounding religious feelings over social media posts on Christianity and Islam. Yee fled Singapore and was granted asylum in the United States after being detained at O'Hare Airport by immigration officials. He's been living in Chicago for about 3 years, Cook County prosecutors said. Yee again generated controversy in the U.S. when he began posting to his now-removed YouTube channel advocating for pedophiles, and prosecutors said Yee also ran a pro-pedophile forum on a message board. So that's one of the parts I wanted to kind of get to and stop at and talk about, because as we've seen earlier in this article, like he claims to be an internet troll, right? Which he may have been or was at some point, but you don't run a pro-pedophile forum if you're just joking. In a headline-grabbing post to YouTube last year, Yee addressed rumors of an inappropriate relationship with a young girl, in which Yee argued that even if he did sexually abuse a 14-year-old, it does not change that there is nothing immoral about pedophilia, Assistant State Attorney James Murphy said. Yee's online notoriety was the basis of his defense Friday when his assistant public defender described him as an internet troll who is all over the internet saying fantastic things. Any comments Yee made online should be taken with skepticism, his attorney argued. So the basis of his defense in court is that he's just a troll on the internet, which I don't know if that would work, maybe it would, except for the fact that he runs a pro-pedophile forum, and also he's exchanged nude photos with an underage girl, which we're about to read. But those public comments are likely the least of Yee's concerns, given the prosecutors say they obtained messages Yee exchanged between April and July last year that included nude photos he requested and received from the girl and nude photos of himself that he sent to the minor. The girl repeatedly brought up her age in the messages, prosecutors said. In other messages, Yee instructed the teenager to remove her age from her profile on WhatsApp, the messaging service they use to communicate, prosecutors said. Damn, what's that, Amos? Did you forget about the fucking dick pics you sent to the underage girl? Damn, what's that over there? Is that screenshots of you confirming you know that she's underage and asking her to change her age on WhatsApp? You are a fucking idiot, and I'm so glad that you're so stupid. It can't be all about the jokes and the memes and the trolls whenever you're asking underage girls to send you nude photos. When the relationship eventually soured and the girl reached out to a group interested in exposing pedophiles, Homeland Security officials were notified. Yee was taken into custody Thursday at his home. During his bond hearing Friday, Yee made several attempts to defend himself, claiming he had information he could provide about his case. Do not open your mouth right now, Moss. The assistant public defender repeatedly warned him. Just keep your mouth shut. Probably should have done that years ago. Judge John F. Like Jr. was unswayed, saying the charges were significantly more than an online troll who was trying to get a rise out of someone. Like ordered, Yee held on $1 million bail, which means he's got to pay a $100,000 bond to get out of jail, and banned from using the internet while he awaits trial. If convicted, Yee's asylum status could be terminated. Yee is expected back in court November 5th. Amos Yee had a public defender in court, which means he could not afford an actual lawyer, so they appointed him one, which means he's definitely not going to bond out before November 5th, which means he's going to sit in jail until he gets prosecuted, until he goes to jail for many, many years, and probably goes back to Singapore, where he's not exactly liked. You know, the country he fled from and took asylum in the U.S. from? Man, you step outside, the sun is shining just a little bit brighter today. The birds chirping, music to my ears. This coffee tastes just a little bit better today. I will sleep so goddamn good tonight knowing that I'm in my warm bed covered up with a bunch of pillows and blankets, and he's laying on some cold-ass fucking cot in a jail cell with the tiniest, thinnest blanket and the shittiest fucking pillow. Amos, I know you can't watch this right now. There's not exactly internet where you are, and you're also banned from the internet, but I could not be happier for you. I'm glad to see life's going great, and I hope the absolute worst for you.
Let's have a nice civil discussion on pedophilia.
All the things that we thought we were losing. I'm a ghost and you know this. That's why we broke up in the first place. 'Cause I want you to know